they're kicking it to him. Sure, the other guys are charging down the field, but it takes them a while to get there.
And I know what some people say. They say, hey, Robin, you think it's so easy? Let's see you catch a ball.
I can't catch a ball if nobody's there.
But that's not what you're paid to do.
That's right.
You're paid to argue with me. Anyway, let's get to news.
Yes, let's.
Police.
Where do I start? The greatest piece of tape I've ever heard. Not probably the greatest I've ever heard, but pretty good piece of tape has to do with Dr. Jack Kevorkian this morning. Jack Kevorkian took part in his 26th suicide yesterday. Patricia Cashman is this 58-year-old woman who says she was suffering from cancer and that she would do absolutely anything to avoid any further pain. So Dr. Kevorkian came to her aid. Now, this Michigan medical examiner says on autopsy the woman didn't have that much cancer.
So you mean Kevorkian never did an examination of his own?
Well, they're questioning whether he has helped a woman commit suicide who really wasn't all that sick. Here is Dr. Kanu Varani.
Dr. Kanu Varani?
Yes.
What country is he from? All these
America.
doctors.
She had the previous right breast removed, but I do not see any residual cancer in that breast or other breast or anywhere in the lymph nodes or any other organs.
For God's sake, the woman's dead. What are you looking at her breast for?
You'd think you'd have some privacy at that time.
Well, all these Indian guys love to come to this country, study medicine, and stay. They never leave.
Why should you leave?
Well, you're supposed to go back to your country and maybe help them out, you know.
There was a supposed to in there?
Yeah, because most of the people in the village usually scrape together the funds for you to go.
Oh, well, I didn't know about all that.
No, it's just weird. It's like tons of Indian doctors, aren't there?
Yeah. Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah. They must be pretty smart guys.
There were even Indian doctors in the Air Force with me.
Really?
They were members of the Air Force.
Well, anyway, in a related story, they say Dr. Kevorkian is now with Dexter Carter.
He's working with him?
Working with him.
He doesn't want to fumble anymore, and he can't live like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, when they talked to Dr. Kevorkian's attorney, Jeffrey Feiger, he had this to say in response to Dr. Varani's assertions that the woman had very little residual cancer in her body.
One would have to ask the medical examiner why the body that he autopsied at the morgue is bald as a result of undergoing intensive chemotherapy and radiation therapy if Patricia Cashman didn't really have cancer.
So there. What's your answer to that, Dr. Varani?
Yeah, Dr. Varani.
My answer is very simple. I am sorry.
I am sorry.
So this is just the latest in the long list of controversies created by Jack Kevorkian and his shenanigans. Miss Cashman had suffered for 3 years from breast cancer, and her body was found in a blanket in the back seat of an old car.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just interesting to me how he does this stuff. You know, what does he do? Go take them someplace, gas them up, and then put them in a car and leave them?
For me.
Yeah, for guys to come along. And
that is really weird.
It is weird. No place to leave a body in a car and wrapped in a blanket.
The car is registered to Kevorkian.
I left my wife in a car last night, wrapped in a blanket.
The cause of death was listed as carbon monoxide poisoning. So, Dr. Kevorkian is still up to his old antics.
He sure is.
Meanwhile, everybody is still talking about the fact that Colin Powell, the former Joint Chief of Staff, has decided not to run for president. He made that announcement yesterday. He has decided not to run for any elective office in the year of 1996. I see in the paper that they're crediting some people with calling it correctly that Colin Powell would not run. And they give credit to David Brinkley and Mario Cuomo.
Oh, I see.
They do not mention you.
Yeah, and I called it the day months ago.
Right, the moment he was even being questioned.
They'll never give me credit for anything. Cuomo, they give credit, who rips me off.
So anyway, here is Ross Perot, who apparently is very sorry that Powell will not continue to be a part of this presidential race. He was on CNN's Larry King Live last night talking about the general and his feelings for him.
I'd like to thank General Powell for his 35 years of dedicated service and tell him I can hardly wait to see what his next big contribution to this country will be. I'm sure the next one will be even more important. Thank you for everything, General.
Oh, shut up, you psycho. I mean, really, what a nut. What contribution? Yeah,
That's pretty funny. I want to thank him.
Yeah. The guy was selling books. He wasn't running for no president. He doesn't need that.
Here's more Ross Perot.
I think there's a good chance he might wind up in a cabinet position, no matter who wins the election. And then he's only 58, so he's just a boy.
Keep dreaming.
How old is Ross Perot if 58 is just a boy?
158. No, he's not going to be in any cabinet. The only thing in a cabinet will be his book for all the suckers who bought it and they got nothing out of it because there's nothing in it. That's all.
Did you see the story this morning about the what they're calling the Romeo and Juliet romance, a tragedy between
it's funny.
Kids?
I need you to explain this to me because I didn't read it. I see Romeo and Juliet. I started thinking, Shakespeare. I'm not going to understand it.
I need cliff notes.
Yeah, so I'd wait for you to read it.
Well, there was a little girl named Mary Ling Flores.
Mary Ling?
Yes.
Chinese?
No.
Mary Ling.
I can't tell you.
Cute girl. I saw the picture.
Yeah.
How old?
13 years old.
13.
And she had a boyfriend whose name was Christian de Villa. But, of course, the parents were opposed to their being so close.
13 years old?
Yeah.
What'd they think was going to happen?
Well, there was some speculation that the girl might be pregnant. On an autopsy, they say she was not. But apparently this was too hot a relationship for the parents. So they decided that they wanted to keep their daughter away from this young man.
All right.
So they found several suicide notes and the two teens in the river. So they're imagining that they went to this place together. Neither one of them could swim and just jumped off this bridge.
Why would you kill yourself that way?
Because they couldn't see each other. They were so in love.
Why don't you sit in the car and let...
They didn't have cars. They were 13.
Oh, they don't have cars? Oh, wait, my head, it does. 13-year-old, you don't have a car? Oh, it must be horrible. How do you get anywhere?
Reason to live.
How do you go anywhere? Oh, I guess they have limos. So, awful.
Yeah, so now the parents are left with these suicide notes. I guess they wish they had figured out a way to let these kids be together.
No, the parents didn't do anything wrong. Listen, you can't blame yourselves. You told these two kids it wasn't good for each other. That's nonsense.
So they would have stayed together for a while. It would have been over in a week if they had let them alone.
Well, it sounded like maybe intercourse was going on, and that could kill you. That can ruin you.
Well, jumping off a bridge certainly will.
You know, listen, you try to advise your kids. Look, you're 13, plenty of time for intercourse. In my case, there was hardly any time.
So, what do? Barricade them in the house?
Yes, what I do to my kids.
Well, anyway, they both left suicide notes saying basically their lives were worthless if they couldn't be with each other.
Right.
And so now they're going to a world where they can be.
What world is that? Disney World? There is no other world.
Well, they didn't know that either.
There are three things I know. One, there is no such thing as UFOs. Two, there is no
such a thing as a UFO.
Number one, there is no such thing as UFOs.
You might say there's no such thing as spacecraft coming in from other worlds, but you can certainly have an unidentified flying object.
No such thing. Number two,
the plane is too far away, you can't identify it. It's an unidentified plane.
It's identified. Anyone can identify it. It's a plane. That's what it is. It's got wings. What do you think it is?
Could be a weather balloon.
Yeah, right. Number two.
Yes?
What was number one?
The unidentified flying object.
Number two, there is no such thing as another world, an afterlife.
Police.
And number three, I love Robin. All right, there you go.
Oh, yeah. You're wrong on 1 and 3.
And number 3, Bert and Lonnie will never get together. Those are the 3 things I know.
That's over?
That's right.
Billy Graham has named his successor.
Jackie Marlin.
And guess who it is?
Jackie Marlowe.
No, it's not Jackie Marlowe.
Daniel Carver.
Jackie hasn't any, he's never experienced any religious conversion.
I believe that the successor to Billy Graham would be Colin Powell. He would be a perfect choice. He will unify people, and he is against abortion. I mean, he's for abortion. No, I would have guessed it's Billy Graham Jr.
Yeah, that's exactly
right.
what it is.
I figured as much. Keep it in the family. Keep that nonsense in the family.
You know, it always is interesting to me that these guys, these religious guys, will always say they're religious because of something that happened to them. They were walking along, and all of a sudden God spoke to them, or a bolt of lightning struck them, and they had this conversion, and they saw clearly for the first time, and they have this personal relationship with Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And they start up this whole thing. And then they come to the point where they say, you know what, this is a very good deal.
Yeah, lucrative.
But it isn't IBM.
Right.
You know, people will question me if I leave this to my son, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Right, they do it. And then they lose all credibility. Because this is supposed to
be based on some overwhelming religious experience.
Yeah, God spoke to me, too.
And all the son did was get born.
Yeah, the son's like, God spoke to me, too. Me, too. I was in the room.
That's exactly what he's saying. He got kicked out of college, had drug problems, and then at 22, he, too, saw the light.
Well, let me tell you something.
So he's got to come up with his own story.
Yeah, of course. His own, what they call it in the Christian religion, a Bubba mindset. Let me tell you something. Forgot what I was going to tell you, but it was good. No, let me tell you something. This never works out either. The son is always worse at it than the father.
Yeah.
Billy Graham, as much as a fake as he is, and much of a nonsense garbage all those revival meetings are.
Hey, it got him to the White House. He's met several presidents.
And they all got to sit and kiss his ass, even though they know he's a phony. And, yeah, I met God. Yeah, you met God all right. Same way I met him.
He was walking down the street.
Police. And it's all fairy tales, and all religion is a distraction. It's just like my obsessive-compulsive disorder. I know an obsessive-compulsive created religion because it's got all those rituals that keep you busy when you're there. You got to put the yarmulke on right. You got to put the cross up. You got to have the smoking purse. You got to have, the priest got to get in his robe.
When you see this one, you got to bow and do this.
Right. In fact, here's a good one. You were talking about yarmulkes yesterday. Remember, we said that you said you saw a guy in a temple with a yarmulke and he had a clip on it.
Right.
We found out from Super Jew what the clip is. A man is not allowed in the Orthodox religion to use any woman's garments or anything to be put on his body that a woman has used.
Oh.
The bobby pin is used by the woman.
Ah.
The clip was designed for the man. Now, if that isn't some wacky thing to keep you busy.
Yeah, you got to go out and find a clip now.
You have problems at work? Go to temple. You'll sit there with clips and bobby pins wrapping leather around your arm for good luck.
Because the clip is really ugly. It's almost as big as the yarmulke.
Right. So that's all. Religion was created by some guy who was as nutty as I was. And, had to keep himself busy and distracted. Oh, I know if I wrap this filling around me 3 times, I'll be... And I put a clip in my yarmulke.
God will favor me and
I'll have a good life. It's all obsessive-compulsive stuff. It's a very profound book I wrote. And let me tell you something. This idea of handing your son the religious franchise it's almost like radio guys who leave the show to their son.
Mm-hmm.
You take that nudnik John Gambling, the world's worst announcer. The first guy, John Gambling, the senior guy, he had a radio show. He hands it off to his son, who was horrible, and now the new one, the third John Gambling, is the worst radio performer in the country.
They're getting bad as the generations go.
They get worse and worse and worse. I tuned him in Saturday. I'm driving in my car. I never listened to WOR. And I hear John Gambling the third. And I could not keep the dot. I had to turn the radio off. I had nothing to do, Robert. It was either listen to silence or him.
And you preferred silence?
And I preferred silence. That's how bad a performer he is. That's how nothing he is. But when your daddy hands it over to you and you introduce the news, that's it.
Well, it's the same kind of thing.
What must it be like to sit there and watch me when you're him and say, wait a second, my dad was in radio. I'm supposed to be talented. No. God don't work that way. God don't want you yet, man.
Daddy will hand the radio show up to me.
Yeah. I'm not going to give my radio show to my kids. I wouldn't even do it if they were great at it.
You would let them make their own.
Make your own radio show. John Gamling Jr. couldn't make his own radio show. You know why? No talent.
So anyway, I just thought it was interesting that Billy Graham was handing off the whole crusade package to his son. But Billy Graham's not retiring. He's going to continue.
Oh, please. Let's hope not.
As chairman of the whole crusade thing. I don't even know what the crusade thing is.
Right.
But he's got one.
I wish I had one. I know that. I don't know what it is either, but I wish I had one.
Can you imagine going to a Billy Graham crusade? Oh, Billy Graham's coming to town. Got to get tickets.
Yeah, and people go.
He's always packed those stadiums. So anyway, they're going to, the son will take care of the administrative duties, and if there is need for a successor, if Billy Graham can't ever perform the functions he does, then the son is the designated successor to take over.
Excellent.
However, he says, he reiterates what Billy Graham has said all along, but that God will really choose Billy Graham's successor.
Of course. And everyone knows that.
Billy Graham has crusades booked throughout next year.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to get up at 4 in the morning.
I guess this is like, you know, a new way to pack the stadiums. This could be his last tour.
Oh, absolutely. And that will work. All right, let's take a break. And when we come back, we'll do some more news right after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 97.1, The Eagle.
Thank you.
Let's return to The Howard Stern Show.
My mother called, I haven't spoken to my mother, but my mother called my wife and said, how come we haven't gotten a copy of Howard's book yet?
Oh, they haven't seen the book.
So Allison explained to them that the book was out a week early and we really didn't have any copies. I don't even have a copy. I have one copy.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes, Robin has a copy.
Uh-oh.
So you see what happens? Now, so my wife said, yes, but, you know, that was, you know, they're on the air. But why does Robin have a copy if there's no copies?
She doesn't care about Fred's copy.
No, you. You're in the hot seat. Why does Robin have a copy?
I would be willing to, you know, it would be better.
Why don't you give her your
if
copy?
She had my copy.
I think her reaction will be worse than yours.
Oh, yeah. You know, at least you don't have to see her every
right. Yeah, you'll be surprised. But, yeah, then all of a sudden my parents, I guess, had seen on the news that I had suffered from obsessive-compulsive disorder for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess my mother said to my wife, she said, we didn't give him that. There's none of that in our family.
Oh, you got it, but not from either of them.
She goes, myself and his father does not have that. Then my father picked up the phone and goes, the only thing I do is I like to have my pens in a nice, neat order on my desk. But I don't have any of that. And I don't know what that is.
Oh, so now they're disclaiming you. You're like an adopted child.
This book
is causing nothing
but hassle and grief. Because I have to now deal with them. And I'm going to deal with them very simply. I'm going to say none of it is true.
Well, I haven't.
That's what I'm going to say.
I have read some things that people have written about what you say about your parents. And it seems like they get it, too.
But I meant it with love. Listen. It's a comedy book.
Say you only hurt the ones you love.
Evidently. Well, listen, I put a nice picture of my father in there in a bikini.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Whatever that is.
It's a one piece.
Someone commented that his sunglasses were very effeminate, my father's, but it's a costume.
He was pretending to be
a woman.
Pageant,
of
right?
course. Of course, Robin.
He was really into his character.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what's going on. So I have to I must get a copy of this book. You know, you think my parents could go in and buy one? They were in his store where it was.
Right, because they said they were going to go visit a bookstore.
Yeah, they were actually in a bookstore, and they saw the book.
But they can't go buy one.
No, that would be embarrassing to them.
Yeah, they have to buy their son's book.
So I will bring home a copy. They only need one copy, right? They can share.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
you only gave them one of private parts, right?
Exactly. And they got along fine.
Don't want to break precedent.
Because my mother's not a big reader, so my father will read it, and then my father doesn't like to read books either. Rip it in half.
This one they will read.
Yes, they will. And yeah, very much so. I even say I do not blame my parents for obsessive-compulsive disorder.
After saying they did this to me, they did this to me, they did this to me.
Well, I had to balance the scale. Listen, what you wrote about your parents, you keep your mouth shut.
They really did it.
I don't know. It's neck and neck.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
Yours is pretty. I mean, I'm just sitting here rehashing, because mostly I read the OCD chapter.
Yes. Thank you.
To see if you really had the illness, so I didn't concentrate on what you were saying about them. But there was that moment where I was like, "Whoa!"
No.
And then right away you absolved them. You say, "But the doctor even said it's not their fault."
Of course not.
But
it's,
oh boy, they did this to me.
It's Casper the Ghost. Well,
they were the kind of people who always had to.
You know, in a way, your father was a lot smarter. He just struck and got it over with. Mine was a slow torture. In a way, I can appreciate.
My father was humane.
Yes, in a way, I think I would have liked to just get it over in one lump. You know, administration of pain. So in that case, you were fortunate.
Well, you can look at it that way.
Go ahead.
He meant to drag it out. I just stopped.
You put an end to it. Smart woman. Robert, go ahead with the news.
Well, let's see. Where shall I go now? There was something, you know, when Jackie was in there palavering about the computers, I really did.
Oh, was that boring?
Something.
Oh, he goes on and on.
But now I can't even remember what it was. I don't even know what it was about.
Robin came in and had to tell me something important, and Jackie was blabbing. He gets a hold of me with these computers.
I had the real card, and the real card is like, you know, it's real.
I'm thinking of going. Never stop.
I'm thinking of going real audio, but you know, it's a $2,400 investment on my webpage, and you know, it'd be fun if people could get it in real audio. But how many people have real audio? And
see, I would be the only one with it. That would be really good. But I mean, if they can't get it, I mean, really, what would be the point?
I can't. And then when cable comes in, what do we need? Real audio.
I left and came back, and you were so
I know. And, you know, he gets a hold of me because I'm a nice guy and I'll listen. But, poor Fred.
My eyes are crossing.
And Robin was trying to tell me something for the show. And I could not. Could not get a word in.
Now I remember what it is. I wish those guys would bring in the faxes because some guy got out of a ticket with your book.
Get out of here. Ooh. Okay, hey, Gary, bring that in immediately. It's an important fact. Did you see this one? This book, cover to cover, is a true masterpiece. Wow. You've outdone yourself again, the highest praise. Man, you got to admit, they're all positive.
Yeah. People are excited, and they have wonderful things to say about the book.
Upon receiving your book on Tuesday, is this the one you're talking about? Upon receiving your book on Tuesday afternoon, I was racing home to read it in peace.
Maybe that's it.
Oh, here it is. My wife was gone when I was pulled over by a Warrington Township police officer. He asked me, "What's the hurry?" And I told him I was going home to read your book. He then offered to not write me a ticket in exchange for my book. I was outraged, but I was willing to pay twice for your book instead of a ticket. Although the book price is so high, it almost equaled out. I love it anyway. P.S. Ralph sucks. Do you think that's really true? So,
it sounds like it's true. People don't make up this stuff, do they?
So did he exchanged it?
Yeah, he gave him the book and then went back to the store and got another one.
I should call this guy and see if that's really true.
Great. That's a great
You think that's true?
I think that's true.
I know, my stuff you don't think is true. Here's your letter you accept at face value. That is the biggest. Now I'm insulted.
I don't even know him, and I believe him.
That is so plausible. I can't believe you believe that. I cannot dial out. I have forgotten how. Do I have to dial a 1?
Sorry. To get a long-distance number, yes.
I tell you, it's some phone system we got here. It's it's some phone system. You have to be out of your mind to work this phone system.
Well, let me come over.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. I was ready. On the tip of my tongue.
The number you have reached, 5.
Whoa. 5-6. I didn't dial 5-6.
Oh, well, then obviously she's loony.
Stupid recording. one last shot, Robin, and then we'll move on because it's getting late. And
But I thought that was a wonderful story.
Yeah, very good story, but I don't want to stay here too late. Jackie might tell me more computer stories.
Yeah, if he gets a hold of you.
Yeah, I'm thinking, because my webpage, you got to download every friggin' sound.
It's immediate. You get it right away. But the technology, on the other hand, I don't know if it's available to the general public.
Hi, is this Steve? Steve, wait a second. It's Howard. Come on the air with me.
Okay.
Steve?
How you doing?
All right, man.
Good.
So is that really a true story?
Absolutely. I was on 7 waiting lists.
Yes.
And they finally called me in the middle of the day. My wife was about to go elsewhere. And they called and said, we have your book. So I raced to the bookstore, got it, picked up Roy Rogers. I know Jackie will be happy about that.
Yeah.
And,
you got a web page?
Hey. So on the way home, I'm coming down a hill, which is usually used as a speed trap because it's a big hill, and it's only 45.
All right, so the cop pulls you over. You tell him you're going to get a book.
He says, what's the problem, pal? What's the hurry? And I said, well, to be honest with you, I just got Howard Stern's book. I've been waiting for it for the last 24 hours because he released it early. And I'm going to go home and read it because I'll be in peace because my wife won't be there.
Right.
And
right, because the computer sex. I bet. Did you like the computer sex? Did you get horny?
Howard, you've written 2 books now. And I can't get past the first chapter without taking it from myself.
Had a few tissues, huh?
Absolutely. The wife wasn't home.
I got so aroused writing that several times. I mean, it took a couple of days to write that one. And what I would do is I would use, that toilet downstairs next to my office?
Yeah.
Go right there. No toilet paper even use it. Just finish myself off into the toilet, and that was it.
Right into the, oh.
That's right. Then right back to the typewriter to continue typing.
And right back to the book.
You bet. Yeah, so then the cop said to you, give me your book and I won't give you a ticket.
He says, well, let me see that. So I hand it to him.
Then you know you're in trouble.
He's leafing through the book?
He's like, I got to see if I like it, if I really want to.
He started paging through the book, and he says, this got released early, huh? I said, yeah. He says, I'll tell you what. You let me have this book. Don't mention this to anyone, and I'll let you go for the day.
Except us. It's okay to tell us.
I said, can I get in trouble for that? He says, not if you don't tell anybody.
Right.
I said, fine, okay, no problem. So he got in his car and he left. I turned around, went back to the bookstore, and bought another book.
Wow. That is a terrific story. That is a good one.
I can't tell anybody, but I figured I'd tell you.
All right. Very good.
Great.
Well, so what are you, only up to the first chapter?
No, I'm in the middle of the OCD chapter.
Ah.
I'm right in the middle.
I hope you're enjoying it.
Oh, I love it.
Good.
I can't wait to get to Robin to see that she's not cured.
Right. Well, call us when you have an opinion.
Okay.
Please.
All right, Steve.
Thanks, Howard.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
That's Steve, Robin.
He got out of a ticket.
He sure did. He got out of it.
So anyway, I want to go back to this Jack Kevorkian story again, because I didn't have the right clip, the clip that I wanted to use.
Yes.
Jack Kevorkian is Dr. Death, and he's done another one of these suicide things where he's assisted a woman to commit suicide. This Indian doctor says, on autopsy, this woman didn't have any cancer in her body.
Right.
So here is this attorney, his last name's Feiger, I don't remember. Jeffrey Feiger. He is Dr. Kevorkian's attorney. Here's what he had to say to the assertion by the Indian doctor that there's no cancer in the woman's body.
This guy will say anything. So he's got a body there, who's bald from chemotherapy. He's telling the world she doesn't have cancer. That's just so preposterous. That's just so utterly ridiculous.
Hey! Does he have a website, that guy? Hey, real sound card.
It's digital,
$2,400.
A little expensive, but it's worth it.
But they don't know who I am. That's why I think it's so high.
Yeah.
They don't really know. They're over there in Seattle.
Well, they could probably kick it in for nothing.
Hey, Howard, could you call those guys and tell them who we are?
Drop, please. What am I, triplets?
I don't know. You sound like that guy.
That was great. He's laughing. He's cracking up because the woman was bald from chemotherapy.
Yeah. Maybe she was just bald.
Because we got a body. They're bald from chemotherapy.
Yeah. Laughing at himself.
Kevorkian got himself the right lawyer. That's what I'm pretty sure. Do you know who's dead?
From the waist down? Me.
I doubt that.
Oh.
Comedian. You know, this is a guy, we use his name in jokes all the time.
Joey Adams.
No.
London Lee.
No.
Let me think. A comedian?
Yeah.
Really?
Used it the other day. That's
Dave
why it
Hawthorne.
shocked me.
Walrus.
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 I know who it is.
Innervini.
The professor.
Erwin Corey?
Erwin Corey.
No.
Oh. Jackie almost had a heart attack. That's his hero.
Sandy Barron.
No. Mr. Improv.
Maximilian Snell.
He's not even a comedian.
Freddie Roman.
Michelle.
Pat Cooper.
No.
We used his name?
Yeah.
Carrot Top.
Who is it?
Slappy White.
Oh, don't say that. It's not funny.
Slappy White died of a heart attack, age 74, at his home in Brigantine.
Hey, Jackie, maybe there's a rung on the show business ladder. You can move up now. Hey, I could get more money.
What was he playing?
Slappy White, yeah.
Yeah.
He used to rhyme and stuff. Remember?
Oh, yeah, he was sort of like in that Nipsey Russell.
Oh, that's right. Nipsey used to do the poetry.
That's right.
Oh, gee, great. What a eulogy.
He used to hang out with Nipsey.
Yeah.
You'd see them together a lot.
You know what's sad about that story, and I don't know how many people know this, Slappy had a gig coming up in 1998, and I think it was going to be a big
But
turnaround.
don't you remember, he teamed up with Steve Rossi.
Yes, he did.
When Rossi and Alan broke up, or Alan and Rossi
Became
broke up.
Slappy and Rossi. Yeah, he couldn't handle the success.
So, yeah, he ran around with Steve for a while.
I'm sorry to hear that. Slappy was a big fan of mine.
Call in. He was always trying to get on the show so he could do a eulogy.
Did Slappy get to read my book before he went?
No, it seems that he went on Tuesday, which is when the book came out, right?
Oh, that's a shame.
I am sorry.
So I was very sad to hear that Slappy White is now dead.
You know, you don't see many black guys named Slappy anymore.
You see none.
Yeah,
that is not a rap name.
As a whole, the people have become so angry that they refuse to take names like Slappy. I never got to.
What?
I never got to meet Slappy.
No, but we certainly watched him on TV.
Never got to shake his hand. Never got to do coke with him. Never got to do anything. Not that he ever did coke.
Who is the actor people would choose most often to be president of the United States?
That's easy. That's right.
Slappy
That's right.
White.
Was it not Slappy White?
No.
The actor?
Actor.
I would say Clint Eastwood.
Well, you're right, sir.
For once, I got it. Touchdown.
I am shocked.
And I didn't pre-read that.
In 2 new surveys,
Very intuitive.
he was the man.
Yeah. Well, he's a good role model.
Others who made the list, got some votes, were Harrison Ford and
Robert Redford. I figured as much.
Oh, you're looking at the article.
No, I never saw it. I don't even know where it is.
Oh, you.
I swear on my life. Swear my children's life.
No,
That you can't argue with. You know,
Charlton Heston got a few votes.
Clint would make a great president. He dumps his girlfriends biannually, doesn't he? That would be an interesting White House.
He changes the locks. He's a good guy. You thought you were living with me, not anymore.
Right. Let me take a break and we can sum up the news, Robin.
Well, anyway, on the other survey, Charlton Heston scored rather high.
Yeah, he's not a hothead.
Newsweek also rans included Denzel Washington, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Kevin Costner, Meryl Streep, and Susan Sarandon.
Yes, Meryl Streep would make a good president. I could get behind her.
That's a good one.
So there you go.
Let's take a break and we can sum up the news right after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 97.1 The Eagle. Let's return to The Howard Stern Show.
All right, and Robin, we're in the middle of news. And are there more stories?
Quickly. In Freehold, New Jersey, a judge says the Boy Scouts of America didn't violate any anti-discrimination laws by expelling a scout leader after learning he was gay.
Exactly.
They had the right to dismiss the former Eagle Scout because the group is a private organization.
Is that right? Are you kidding me?
No.
I would love for my son to have a gay leader.
To take him camping.
Of course. A sleepover.
Show him how to build a tent.
All gays are not child molesters, Robin. Stop it.
I say they're wrong.
They are wrong.
No, I didn't kick him out.
You know, Jackie was a Boy Scout. He had several gay Scout leaders.
And it didn't hurt him at all. Look
no, he had a sucking merit badge that he was so proud of. Audio.
Another sex harassment scandal may be brewing for the Navy. The Washington Post reports a drunken 49-year-old chief petty officer repeatedly groped a 23-year-old female sailor sitting next to him on a commercial airliner.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that.
The report says some 20 other sailors, including 2 officers, just sat by during the alleged October 27th incident.
At least he wasn't gay.
The young woman screamed and cursed at the man as he fondled her. She couldn't change seats.
Jackie was on that plane. He took pictures.
Oh, she should have sat in the no fondling section.
It says the situation ended only when an Air Force colonel demanded action by the ranking Navy officer. I guess that's how the Navy treats their women.
Of course. Most women who are in the Navy would love to be fondled.
No charges have been filed, but a Navy spokesman tells the Post that the case is under investigation. Of course, they're still reeling from the adverse publicity of the tailhook scandal.
I remember that scandal.
That happened in Las Vegas. You remember that?
I remember it. I wish I was there.
They had that line, the paddling line or something. The women had to run through it, and they tried to grope them as they were going through the hole.
They saluted the girls with their wieners. Great party.
A lesbian couple who conceived 2 daughters by the same sperm donor are seeking to cross-adopt each other's offspring.
Oh, is that confusing?
And guess who their attorney is? Dominic Barbara.
Oh, Dominic Barbara.
Hey, I gotta eat. I've got to eat a lot, actually.
So let me get this straight. 2 women are trying to adopt each other's babies because they're lesbians?
Right. Yeah, they're a lesbian couple. Yeah. They got pregnant. Each one of them got pregnant by the same donor. And then in order to become parents of the opposite child, they have to adopt. So now Dominic has got them in court.
Let me say also that they've made a wise decision getting Dominic because he's the most sensitive man I've ever met when he's not eating.
Police.
Oh, there's going to be... was there a news conference?
Yes, Dominic will be in heaven.
Details of the case were not immediately available. Barbara says the women, their daughters, and the sperm donor were at a news conference this afternoon. Now, I don't know what that means.
People don't know, but Dominic is a lesbian. That's why he was hired.
And he's with child.
Let's hope if there is a press conference, Dominic holds up my book. Thank you. And totally make a mockery of his case.
And he will have it under his arm.
Right.
David Letterman says he could get comfortable working on the West Coast.
Uh-oh.
He's in Los Angeles to shoot a week's worth of shows. And all of a sudden he's making those noises. Well, it is the capital of the industry and has a close proximity to the stars. 2 powerful reasons to leave New York.
If I was him, I'd leave.
He was on the Tom Snyder show and says, I think we would consider it. I don't know how soon or when. But what is this? I thought he was leaving after this contract runs out.
Unless the audience comes back.
So you never know with David. He's always floating these balloons.
In fact, when I go on there, I'm going to help him pack. I'm going to do the Letterman show.
But you're doing the Tonight Show first.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I thought that's what you said.
I don't know. They both call every day. I mean, I'm very flattered, but...
Is there a negotiation going on? Are they vying to get you to be first?
Yeah, but...
Oh.
You know, I'm trying to handle it diplomatically. They're both very nice guys. They're both very nice to me.
What can you get out of it? Forget being diplomatic.
Right, exactly. The last 2 times I did Letterman, so I figure I owe Leno a shot this time, and then, do it that way.
You're not going to try to parlay it into anything?
No. Parlays. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking to them about. Just trying to get through the day.
Rescue workers say there's no sign of life at the crash site of an Argentine Air Force plane. All 53 people are confirmed dead. So they had a bunch of non-commissioned officers and their families and 5 crew members aboard that flight. Rescue efforts have been hampered by the remoteness of the site. It's almost as if they're lucky that they didn't survive. Remember the last time an Argentine plane crashed in the mountains?
What happened? They ate each other.
They wound up eating the people that
died.
So maybe it's better this way. And remember that Pizza Hut commercial with the cheese oozing out the back of the pizza?
Remember, it makes me want to puke. I mean, that is some cheese dripping out of the back of this pizza pie. And with that fat pumpkin head with the applesauce dripping out of his ears. Rush Limbaugh endorsing it. That's what I want to look like, Rush Limbaugh.
At least that's probably what you will look like if you eat that.
Of course.
This is honesty in advertising. Well, according to a pizza-making family somewhere in New York,
right,
Pizza Hut didn't think of that idea on their own.
Oh, I believe that. I don't think Pizza Hut has an original thought. First of all, they don't know how to make pizza.
So this family is suing Pizza Hut for $1 billion.
It's not enough. People who, you remember the Bhopal, India incident where that chemical company exploded and millions of people died? They didn't even sue for $1 billion.
I know.
The guy who invented cheese.
Pizza coming out of the crust.
Yeah, he wants $1 billion. But, this a Pizza Hut company can't even copy pizza. They can't even go to a regular pizzeria and make good pizza. I can't imagine that they're even capable of ripping off that idea, but here it is nevertheless, and I am backing the family. I am 100% supportive of them. I hope they get $1 billion from Pizza Hut. What do you think of that?
I don't know if Pizza Hut has $1 billion. Probably they do.
I hope Dominic Barber is their lawyer.
But these guys say they went to Pizza Hut and offered them the opportunity to license the crust-filled pizza, cheese-filled crust pizza. And Pizza Hut displayed no interest. And then all of a sudden they're watching TV.
There it was.
Commercials.
Hey, never mind that. I didn't mention this in my book, but Fred thought up Coca-Cola. And he never got any money.
Are you suing, Fred? My goodness, why do you sit there? Also in the news, there's a new service being offered by MCI. You know how it is when you listen to one song on a CD and you don't know whether the other songs will be as good, so you don't know whether to buy the CD single or the album. You don't know.
Very confusing.
Well, MCI now has an 800 number where you can sample a song,
real audio,
and then order it.
Is it digital?
It's 1-800-MUSIC NOW.
I'm going to call that.
And here's a spokesperson.
Use your fingers.
For the group, for the
John.
Service, John Donahue.
You call, you listen, you like, you buy. Just dial the number 1-800-MUSIC NOW. Pick out the music that you want to listen. When you find something you like, just press the 6 key and you can buy it.
I heard you get to hear the Cope's voice.
Do you see the guy?
Yeah, because I think our radio station is represented.
Well, I think it's a good idea.
I like it because I hate buying these albums blind.
Well, you can see. Robin, what number is the N?
I'm not looking at a phone.
I hate spelling like this. I'm so retarded.
The W is 9.
Thank you. I got that one. That was easy. Hey, this is the Cope. Hey, that's a cool idea, actually.
It is.
I thought of that first, about 3 years ago. I'm going to sue Pizza Hut. Good song.
Sorry, I cannot cover the phone right now. But
what is this you call small operation?
Thank you.
Well, it is. It's worse than Jackie's phone was.
Oh. What did you call?
I don't know. You said 1-800-MUSIC NOW. I dialed that.
You sure?
Are you sure it's not 1-900?
It's 1-800.
Oh. About something. I don't know.
When you get to the phone.
Man. It's so hard. I think the M is... See, that's why I don't call those 1-800 numbers. I like the number. Give me the numbers, not the letters.
The letters are
hard.
really difficult.
How could that have been a 1-800 number?
And it sounds like somebody's home.
Let me try one last time. I know I did it. 1-800. What letter am I up to? Music now, right?
Yes. was that?
I don't know.
Sure, that's the right number.
Forget it. I can't do it. I'm tired. I dialed it.
Oh.
It's late. I've been up a long time.
I am sorry.
Thank you, Tom. It's all right. I'm telling you, I dialed the right number. Let me try it one last time. Tom wrote out the numbers for me. It'll be quick.
I know the line works.
See, now it's much easier. Thank you.
Hi, this is Jackie the Joke Man. Thanks for using your finger. If you'd like Joke Land's address on the World Wide Web on the Internet, press 1. What's the difference between a voter and a homo? A voter...
I don't know. What a child. A voter and a homo.
What is it? How could you not laugh?
How could you not laugh? He's breaking himself up.
And he didn't even get to the punchline.
Yeah.
I just laughed that Tom was that far off on the number.
It was great. Hey, you know who's calling me to get her on her show? I mean, get me on her show?
Who?
You know who Greta Van Susteren is?
Yes, that's that legal woman from CNN.
Yeah, she just called Gary, and then Gary said, I can't answer your question. You can call Howard's publicist and book him for your show. And she said, she started grilling him like a lawyer.
Really?
How do I know I can get this publicist on the phone?
Very suspicious, this lawyer.
Yeah, how am I going? I said, what is she going to subpoena you? She calls herself, though. She doesn't even have bookers. It's pretty wild, isn't it?
Yeah. I remember her all during the OJ trial, giving commentary every afternoon.
Yeah. I think she's kind of hot. I was saying to Tom, I think she's kind of cute. And Tom goes, she's not that good. I go, you didn't think she was that good looking? I go, yes, she is. I said, she's definitely a 5 because she's so smart. It's she's a 7. Didn't you think she was kind of pretty? He goes, in a masculine way. Do you think she's kind of hot? Am I crazy? I mean, yeah, she dresses kind of weird.
Is that the right woman?
Yeah, Greta Van Susteren. That's the one from CNN. The lawyer. During the whole OJ trial.
Yeah,
I know who she is.
I know what he means, though.
She's kind of masculine? Yeah, I bet you she don't have a penis. I think she's cute. Maybe I'm nuts. Am I nuts?
Don't ask me.
Fred, I'm a dog. Don't ask me. What do I know? So put on your dog ears. I got my nose, Andy. All right, Robin, anything else?
Yes, did you watch 90210 last night?
I had the most upsetting night last night.
What?
It was so upsetting when Dylan's beautiful girlfriend was killed.
Do you know how I sat through the whole program?
Oh.
Do you know how I did it?
Prozac. How'd you do it? I love that show.
I turned it on, and I had to soak in this tub for like 20 or 30 minutes. So I said, all right, if I turn that on and get in the tub, I can't get out and turn it off.
You really didn't like it?
I've never watched one program throughout in its entirety. And I said, all right, this is what's-his-name's last show.
Right.
Let me give this stupid show a shot.
It's fabulous.
So boring.
Fabulous episode.
So silly.
You don't think Valerie's hot?
Look,
Tori.
let me ask you
Did you
something.
see the belly shirts going on?
Who has a life like that?
I don't want to watch TV with somebody who has a horrible life like mine. I want somebody who's got something
They
exciting.
got people shooting at them. These are college kids.
Oh, it's not like that every week. That was a very unusual storyline.
People plotting against them.
No. It's, listen, you don't want reality. I mean, Superman isn't real, but I love that.
Oh, he's
Who has a life
closer
like
to
that?
real than those guys.
You think so? All right, anything else, Robin?
No, that was it. I'm sure that they got good ratings last night because they really hyped that, but I couldn't understand.
What?
So I did get through one. Now I'll have to do that with Baywatch. I've never sat through a whole Baywatch episode either. So
you have to.
Lock myself somewhere so I can't get out.
They have the best stories. You cannot believe the stories on Baywatch.
Do you have any of those on tape?
I've got tons of them on tape.
Would you just bring in one on
All right, fine.
Because I even see the promos for that Baywatch Nights.
Yes.
I'm like, there's absolutely no reason to watch.
You know what's funny about Baywatch Nights?
What?
That's the show, the grown-up Baywatch. And you know what the grown-up Baywatch means?
What?
David Hasselhoff said, you know what? This show isn't going to be women and all that kind of nonsense and beach and bikinis. I'm gonna do real acting.
So
that show has no ratings.
It's the show without the reason that people watch.
Right. It is Baywatch without the girl.
So when you realize that David Hasselhoff has made incredible amounts of money, realize it's just an accident.
Right. It's a complete fluke.
Now, wait a second.
Yeah.
Baywatch nights are the lifeguards at night?
No, it's Baywatch without the lifeguard.
So who are they?
No one.
Because I heard
nobody watches
a bunch of police officers.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I heard the promos last week, and it was like they were going to bust a 900 ring.
Yeah, but
900
it's
number.
Baywatch without the babes. Bad idea.
Don't watch.
All right, Robin.
So anyway, I'm going to lock myself in. And finally, Courtney Love has been let off the hook by an Orlando judge. 2 teenagers had accused her of slugging them during a concert.
I thought that's what they like.
The judge dismissed the case, saying the teens weren't exposed to any more violence than could reasonably be expected at an alternative rock concert.
Of course.
That's what you expect to happen when you go there.
Oh, yeah.
I went to a concert with Fred. I tripped him.
So there. Don't complain.
Yeah. And then, did you read the judge punched the 2 kids?
Get out of my court.
Now, you don't think that's unreasonable for a courtroom?
Well, I don't know. Anyway, Robin, thank you for the news. And, by the way, Robin's book, Quivers of Life, is still on sale in bookstores. True?
I guess. I don't know.
And you haven't been to one in a while. My book is a masterpiece. You will love it. I hope. And it is available.
Well, if you're not in it, you like it a lot.
Now, let me qualify. If you're in it, you probably won't like it.
Most people who are in it have complained.
In fact, isn't it safe to say that almost everyone in it has complained?
So far.
Jackie the Joke Man Martling, no one complaining about who farted I smelt it. That's a home run. Last week, to get his filthy joke video, I think he answers the question, what's the difference between a homo and a boater? $15 plus $4 shipping and handling. Holiday special, buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. How old are you, Jackie?
47.
Wednesday night, November 22nd, Jackie will be at Chuckles in Mineola on Long Island. For information and Jokeland's internet address, call 516-9221. Get ready. Thank you. Get ready for King Norris at the Saint in Asbury Park this Saturday. I'll be on 2020 this Friday night, and I'm sure it'll be a real stellar piece. Catch Baba Booey this Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. at Princeton Ski Shop Show at Giant Stadium. Also, Boy Gary will be appearing at Battlecades Extreme Fighting at the Brooklyn Armory Saturday, November 18th at 9 p.m. All right, and don't miss Stuttering John appearing in Tony and Tina's wedding every Wednesday and Thursday night. For more information and to get a signed copy of John's CD, call 201-942-OUCH. Finally, don't miss... Oh, not finally.
Oh, I didn't tell you. I saw Tracy Ullman the other night. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Just popped out.
And what happened? Did you talk to her?
No, it was one of those staring things, you know, that you get with people. She stared at me, I stared at her, and nobody said a word. So...
I know you are shy in those instances.
Well, I would have said something, but she was staring so hard, I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe she's going to say something eventually, so I just stood there.
You mean you looked at her in the eye, and she looked at you in the eye, and you stared at each other?
Yeah.
And nobody said anything?
Not a word. So finally she just walked out.
I am sorry.
Don't miss Dee Snider and the SMFs doing Twisted Sisters song at Al Rose. That's some story. You got to put that in the book. Why'd you reveal that on the air? At Al Rose's villa.
No, there was... Never mind. It was just...
It was weird.
It popped out. I didn't mean for that to happen.
But
I am sorry.
At Al Rose's villa in Columbus, Ohio on Friday, November 10th.
I'm sitting here thinking of things, and it's like, oh, I didn't, instead of writing.
I thought of something, too. I was going to play you the 2020 promo, which I didn't play for you today, but I will do that tomorrow.
We also haven't gotten back to Don Cornelius' statement to John.
All tomorrow. And that'll be at Slam Jams in Cleveland. Dee Snider on Saturday, November 11th. Finally, if you're planning a wedding or corporate event, you need a great DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040, and we'll see you tomorrow.
We're all going to be like 3 little Fonzies here. What's Fonzie like? What's Fonzie like? Cool. Correctamundo. We're going to be cool.
Of course. We're cool.
It's cool, baby.
You're right.
It's cool.
97.1 The Eagle.